Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself,
Jessica, what are some things I'm doing that are attracting women without me realizing it?
well, if so, I'm glad you asked, because I think that the more natural you are with yourself out and about with women is always super attractive, but there's things you're doing that you're probably not even aware of that you could be doing more of
To be getting the puss.
and to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to find out what these regular everyday things you're doing are that are getting women wet for you. Or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with the notification bell. Okay, let's get right to it. The first one is disagree with us. Now, I don't mean be antagonistic or be a dickhead, but if we're sitting there talking about, like, you know what, Game of Thrones was like the best fucking show of all fucking time, and you say something like,
Well, girl, I actually have to disagree because seasons 5 through 8 were some of the worst TV of all time, so I'm so sorry, I can't agree with you on that.
I'd be like, this is a sexy ass motherfucker. Too many of you guys are so terrified to disagree with women or say what you're really thinking or say what you're really feeling if it means you not liking the shit she likes. But I'm telling you, the more you can stand up for the shit that's really going on inside here and inside here is the more we will be attracted to you and want you inside here. Because too many people are playing nice, playing polite and shit, and those are the people that get categorized as just like everyone else. But the second you are a man who is okay with saying some shit that she's not used to hearing all the time, that's when you will stand out in her life. Which then brings me to the second one, which is try something new.
If you're a guy who's like, yeah, you know, I actually never tried yoga before, but I figured, fuck, that looks relaxing as hell.
If I ran across a guy who said some shit like that at my yoga class, I'd be like, that's so cute, I wanna fuck him. Because again, it shows a side of you being unscathed to go out there and try to hunt for food. God forbid we're experiencing a drought. That's the type of thing that makes us women think, I could really have a baby with him. So it doesn't even have to be something as adventurous as doing yoga. Even if it's something like,
I never liked spicy food, but fuck, this sounds like really good spicy food.
again, as long as it's something having to do with you getting out of your comfort zone, is the second we're gonna get comfortable and wanting to get to know you more. The third one, is my favorite. Plan the date. I think the saying is a man with a plan. Yeah, that's the type of guy we girls like. Now, I don't mean sit there and fucking tell the waiter what we're gonna have to order without even checking for us. I'm saying, you know I like karaoke, so there's this bar that you know of, and you also know that I'm super down for ramen. I'm drooling over the guy who does that. Make a plan for something, stick to it, tell us what's gonna happen. I'm telling you, my ex, one of the last times we went out together, he called me up, he's like, I'm taking you out to dinner. And I was like, oh my God, I think I might be into him again. And it was the only time ever in our relationship that he did it. And I remember how fucking horny I got. I was so mad at him that week, but that really got me wet. I'll tell you right now. Which then brings me to the fourth one. Let's backtrack a little bit from the date. It's approach us and tell us why. Guys who have the balls to tell us why they're approaching us with some shit like, hey, I know like you're walking in shit and I'm a stranger, but I just had to talk to you. I wouldn't have been able to look at myself in the mirror tomorrow if I didn't. Ooh, that shit gets us. Let me tell you, if you can like walk up to us and say some bald ass shit like that. I had a guy, he pulled over. He saw me walking down the street, he pulled over and he ran up to me and he said, I know I look like a fucking psycho, but I just had to talk to you and I don't even know what I wanted to say. I just had to do it. And that was like the most endearing thing ever to me. And granted, it was so weird, but women live for those romantic moments where a guy will be so fucking bold as to say why he's approaching us. Not some shit like, hey, what's up? I like your outfit. You didn't like you. That's not why you approached us, because of our outfit. Or even,
Hi, what's up? How are you? I think you're really pretty.
please don't fucking say that shit either. Again, if you could be so bold as to tell us what's going on for you, from looking at us specifically, out of any other woman on this planet, we'll probably try to fuck you right there in the street, if it's in the street where you approach her. Now, the fifth one is really interesting, which is walk away. Too many guys get super hung up on the girl. Did I spit on you? Too many guys get super hung up on these girls, and they're afraid to just like walk away. But I'm telling you right now, if you're a guy who's like, yeah, you know what? She flaked on me a couple times, I'm good. Or if you're the guy who's like, you know what? She's not contributing as much to this conversation, I'm bored. If you're a guy who can be okay with not being okay, that will signal to us that you, again, you're not a clingy ass dude who's desperate to take any woman he can. We don't want that dude. That dude is a man who will fall for any chick, and we don't want that. Any guy who can fall for any chick is not a man we should open our legs to, because God forbid he falls for another chick while we're 4 months pregnant. And not even just walk away from us girls, walk away from situations you're not cool cool with, either with your friends or with the barista. Either way, a guy who has the balls to walk away, walk towards something that is better fit for him or feels better for him, that's the guy we want. Which then brings me to the last one, which is really weigh your options. Again, we can tell when a man is settling for us. We could tell when a man also doesn't have any other fucking options because he becomes a desperate man. Again, we women don't want desperate men. Y'all are the one who have the wherewithal to choose whoever you end up with. Again, y'all bust a nut and replenish by the end of the day. We're the ones losing eggs every day, getting older. Our dating pool is getting smaller and smaller every year. Your dating pool is getting bigger and bigger. So if you're the one acting like you're the one who needs to be with somebody, that's gonna signal to us that this is not a man worth being with. And if you know you don't have the options you want with women, if you know you're in a state of desperation or in a state of settling for women that, you know, these are the only women I can get, it's time to turn things around for you because as men, you guys are the ones who shouldn't have to settle. I read an article, something about like 5 female prison guards were all impregnated by one prisoner. If you can't see how you are the prize that women should be locking down, then we need to change that. We need to change that once and for all. So make sure you find out how to do so in my masterclass. If you haven't watched it yet, the 3 steps to becoming a natural with women. Because only when you are naturally good with women can you feel confident enough to walk away when it's not good for you or really weigh your options, take the time to really assess who's worthy of you. So be more mindful of these things you're doing without even realizing. And if you're not attracting the women you want, it's time to make it happen. In this masterclass right here, I'm going to tell you how to do it. And thanks for watching as always, guys. We'll see you next time.